Yo, free game all day. Back with another content for you. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Like, I should have been talked about this and put this out there. Because this is such a big issue in Atlanta. Well, I ain't gonna say Atlanta. I'll take that back. I'm sorry. I'll just say overall amongst black people, young black people. So, I seen a little meme talking about if, a man asking a woman to be submissive, and the woman responding back talking about, are you gonna pay all my bills? Let me tell you something, man. Fellas, do not fall. Once again, I'm gonna reiterate this one more time. Like I said before, I'm not gonna talk about something that I haven't experienced, I haven't lived through. I'm not just gonna be shooting bullshit to you. Fellas, do not fall for that bullshit right there. That is flat out bullshit. If this ain't your motherfucking wife, let me repeat this again. If this is not your wife, and you're in a position, if you're financially in a position to be able to take care of a whole household with your wife, do not do that shit. Repeat. Don't sit up, don't take your hard-earned money if you're not ready for that, just to prove a point and just to call yourself a goddamn man and pay all the bills in the house on some alpha male bullshit. Now, being an alpha male is just a mindset. You know what I'm saying? It's the way you carry yourself. It's the shit that you will and won't do. You know what I mean? But if you're not in that position to pay all, like, if you know you're not making that kind of money, and this ain't your wife, like, I ain't talking about no girlfriend, even possible, maybe if it's your fiance and y'all leading into a marriage, y'all about to get ready to be married. But if this ain't your wife, man, don't fall for that. That is manipulation. And women started doing that shit and talking about what a real man is and what a real king is and all that. You're a real man. Don't fall for that shit. Don't rush into no situation trying to prove a point. Save your money, work hard, invest in yourself. Keep repeating the same shit. Do that shit. You know what I'm saying? That paying all the bills shit, man, listen, man, you'll be paying all them goddamn bills and won't have a damn dime, and the relationship be over and she'll go off and fuck with another nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. It's women. I mean, I know the rebuttal shit. It's men out here trying to goddamn live all women free. It is. But fellas, we ain't talking about that. What I'm talking about is, you don't do that shit. This ain't your wife. Don't fall for that. I promise you, don't fall for that shit, man. Don't do it. Put that money in yourself, man. Get you a nice ass whoop. You know what I'm saying? Save your money up. Invest in the business. And further your career. You know what I mean? Invest in yourself. Get yourself ready for that. You wake up. You wake up every day. God brought you here by yourself. You're gonna die by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Invest in yourself, man. Repeat, invest in yourself. Don't fall for that shit. You know what I'm saying? You'll be paying all them goddamn bills, doing all that shit, and at the end of the day, that same woman will sit back and act like you ain't never did nothing for her. Because y'all ain't got no real commitment, man. If this ain't your wife, repeat, if this ain't your wife, don't fall for that shit. Don't pay attention to all that. You ain't no real man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these women want simps. They want simps. And they tricking simps by making them think that they're being more of a man than a man is really being. Can't no woman tell you how to be a man. Can no woman tell you that. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, on some real shit, man. Don't fall for that shit, man. That shit, this niggas have fallen. The best of the best have went down about that shit. You know what I'm saying? That is a trick. That is a hoax. a woman would have multiple kids by different niggas and will have you paying all her bills in your house, and she ain't nothing but a girlfriend. And at the end of the day, guess what? If that house ain't in your name, and you helping out, if you move in with her, whatever, that bitch get mad enough, and she putting your ass out. Cause that's all it's gonna take for her to get mad. I don't care how many bills you pay. Don't fall for that, man. I'm telling you, don't do it. It's the oldest trick in the book. They've been pulling that shit for a minute, and I still be seeing niggas still saying little shit, little simp validation bullshit, agreeing with them, co-signing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And all it's doing is leaving niggas' dicks in the dirt, and nigga ain't got nothing to show for. My nigga, do you realize now if you living with a woman, y'all living together, if that's what you choose to do, I mean, if at the end of the day, I will, advise not to do that shit. But if that's what you choose to do, and then pay many bills as you can that's fitting for you. You know what I'm saying? If you pay the rent, you pay the rent. Whatever it is that's fitting for your situation, but not when you in a situation where you losing. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be losing. Be a man about yours, and pull your part and do what you got to do. But like I said, unless you're in a extremely good financial position, and this is your wife, you do that shit, man. I'm telling you, don't fall for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I really hope a lot of old niggas need to hear that, but I really hope a lot of I hope it's young brothers that hear this too, man. Cause I'm dead serious, and I don't know why I never thought about the shit. I guess cause I'm not in that position. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like dealing with nobody like that. Well, like I'm living with them or no shit. But hey, man, I'm telling you, keep your money in your pocket, man, and pay your bills and invest in yourself. All right? Like, hey, look. Out of all these videos I done made, if you watching my channel, you know what I'm saying, even it's now or later on, somebody, catch it later, please pay attention to this one, fellas. I promise you. Some of y'all might already know this, you know what I'm saying? But it took me a minute for me to realize that shit is motherfucker. And this some shit that motherfucker was telling me not to do. And my dumb ass still was doing the shit. Thinking I'm being the man, listening to that shit. Oh, I'm preventing my well-being. I'm not saving my money because every time I get some, a woman got her hand out and then want to degrade me, which they're gonna do that anyway when you living with them. You know what I'm saying? That shit's crazy, man. Remember that shit, man. I'll holler at y'all.